All right, let's talk about Bruce Dickinson. Yes, that Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, and why his new solo album feels like a middle finger to everything going wrong in modern music today. Wait, before you skip ahead, hear me out. This isn't just another aging rock star flexing his ego. This is a 66-year-old guy who just spent 3 weeks recording 16 songs live with his band. No auto-tune, no click tracks, just raw energy. In 2027, while TikTok trends are dictating chart positions and AI-generated bands are winning Grammys, Dickinson's like, nah, we're doing it the hard way. And honestly, that's what makes this album one of the most fascinating releases of the year. Let me break it down. First off, Dickinson finished vocals recently, and he's mixing the album in Florida with Brendan Duffey, a guy who's basically his modern-day sonic architect. But here's the kicker. This isn't some sterile studio experiment. They recorded at Dave Grohl's Studio 606, which, if you know Grohl's vibe, is all about that old school, let the room breathe energy. And Dickinson's touring band? They're not session musicians phoning it in. Keyboardist Mysterious worked with Mike Portnoy, bassist Tanya O'Callahan just came off touring with Whitesnake, and drummer Dave Marino's got street cred from Body Count. This isn't a backup band. It's a supergroup in disguise. Now, Dickinson's son Austin is on this album. The guy's 35, fronted metal bands like Rise to Remain, and now he's collabing with his dad. On paper, that sounds like a Nepo baby disaster, but think deeper. This is a family legacy in action. How many rock dads and kids actually create something that isn't just a cash grab? Kudos to Dickinson for not just handing Austin a mic, but treating him as an equal. And honestly, that's what separates this project from, say, Slash's solo work. Dickinson's solo career has always been about evolution, not retreading Maiden riffs. Remember his 1994 Balls to Picasso? It was art rock chaos. This new album supposedly got bone-crushingly heavy tracks and acoustic moments that tug at the heartstrings. So, he's still refusing to be boxed in. But here's what really fascinates me, Dickinson's anti-AI stance. He called this album the anti-AI generation in a Rolling Stone interview. Bold words in an era where algorithms write choruses. Now, I'm not saying AI is evil, but Dickinson's doubling down on human imperfection, and that's radical. When he says they recorded 100% live, that's not just a flex, it's a challenge to the industry. Can you imagine a pop star today admitting they didn't pitch correct their vocals? Dickinson's throwing down a gauntlet. Here's what music made by actual humans sounds like. And in a way, that's his whole career in a nutshell. Dude quit Maiden in '93 to fly planes and host podcasts, then came back to help sell out stadiums. He doesn't care about your trends. Oh, and let's not forget the tour. He's hitting North America in 2025 with this lineup, including festivals like Rocklahoma. But here's the twist. Royce Ramirez, his longtime co-writer, isn't on tour. That's like Batman without Alfred. Or is it? Maybe Dickinson's proving he doesn't need his shadow producer to crush live shows. And honestly, that's the theme here, independence. This album isn't just a solo project. It's a manifesto. A declaration that you can still make music on your own terms, even if you're in your 60s, even if the world's obsessed with virtual idols. So what's the bigger picture? Dickinson's career has always been about defying expectations. From opera-singing metalhead to airline pilot to cancer survivor, he's lived a dozen lives. But this album? It's a reminder that authenticity isn't dead. It's just hiding in plain sight. And if you're a fan of music that feels real, this is your wake-up call. Because in 2027, Bruce Dickinson might just be the last rock star who still believes in the magic of a room full of humans hitting record and hoping for lightning in a bottle. What do you think? Is that kind of purity even sustainable anymore? Let me know in the comments. I'll be over here, probably listening to Number of the Beast